What's going on, guys? How's it going? So, welcome back to the Wrestling Codal. A few things I want to go over before I get into the show. So, there's going to be a few changes to the show. I'm going to do more live stream. Uh, I'm going to do a weekly show, live stream, that will give you my input on the weekly wrestling shows that happened that week. The wrestling shows that happened that week. And then I'm going to do a monthly live stream to Will. I'm going to try to do every special event that happened that month. But we'll see how that goes. But I am going to do that. I don't know how many special events I can get to in a month. I'm currently working on June. So yeah. I'm also on Twitch, Helmsley2591. I stream MMORPGs. I've been on in a couple of days because I've been working on my wrestling show, trying to get schedule straight and getting better content out for you guys. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, the schedule. So today for this live stream, I'm going to do the weekly show. That's what I'm about to do now. Let's see here. Let me get to the schedule real quick, guys. Then we can get started. So tomorrow, I'm going to have my friend Smitty on the Wrestling Talk Show. And then Friday, my cousin Joey is going to be on the Wrestling Talk Show. And guys, if you want to be on the show, please leave a comment down below and let me know, and I can figure something out. So let's see. Let me see if I can find. There we go. Pull up the chat. There we go. Okay. Here we go. First up, Monday Night Raw. John Cena welcoming entrance. Very good. It was a little cheesy, but it was good. Everybody clapping and he's shaking hands and he's walking down the hallway and all that good stuff. It was very warming to see, but very cheesy. Match 1. Last chance Money in the Bank match. It was very good. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. It was a great match. Great match. Strong opening of the show. You know, sometimes wrestling can have a weak opening, but a strong ending, or a strong opening and a weak ending. But this one had a strong opening. Matt Riddle going into Money in the Bank. Yep, he did that. He did that. Happy for Matt Riddle, by the way, for winning Money in the Bank. And then, well, I don't think he won the Money in the Bank, but anyways. I haven't watched Money in the Bank yet. But I'm happy for Liv Morgan for winning the belt. Let's see. Yeah. It would have meant more if he eliminated AJ Styles clean instead of The Miz coming in and then pulling AJ out of the ring over the top ropes. I think it would have. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Miz is great too. But he ain't no AJ. He ain't no AJ Styles, guys. So, I feel like if Riddle. And let me know if you guys agree with me on this. But if Riddle would have eliminated AJ Styles, that would have meant more than him eliminating The Miz. Because I feel like AJ is a bigger name. Cena and the Street Profits segment. It was a little, I don't know how you describe it. I mean, it was kind of like, kind of like the Street Profits coming out of character and begging Cena for advice because they can't beat Usos, and then Cena pulls them back into character. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. Let's see. Belair and Carmella, that was a very good segment to build a matchup for Money in the Bank. I mean, they had all the high spots. They pointed out what was important and all that, and it was really good segment between them two. I mean, you could feel the energy coming off of them. Like, yeah, they want to smash their faces in. John Cena thank you speech. It was very touching. Very touching. I think he needed that. I really do. Because I don't think we're going to see Cena too much longer. I mean, he may be back again for one show like he usually does. But I don't think we're going to be seeing him in too much longer. Like, I think that speech was like, thank you guys so much for everything. But I'm done and I need to focus on acting. So I can get my acting career better. I think that's what that was. Match 2. And this is like, yeah, like almost to the, like, I don't know, like a little over mid of the show, maybe almost to the end of the show. And only 2 matches so far. There was Alpha Academy versus Lashley. It was okay. It was alright. It was decent. I mean, there wasn't really nothing to talk about other than Lashley cleaning the house at the end. Even though 3-on-1, but he's almighty. So, I don't know. It was a handicap match, guys. I mean, how good of a handicap match can be, you know? Cena Seth segment. Cena puts Omos over big time in this segment. Because Seth was talking stuff and all that about Money in the Bank and blah blah blah, and talk about Cena and blah blah blah, blah all that. Fast forward, Omos comes behind Seth while Seth was talking trash about him winning the Money in the Bank and blah 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 blah. And Cena looks up at Omos like, And Seth was talking smack, and he laughing, and he was like, right, right. And then he looks at Cena, and Cena's like, good luck with that, pal. Like, saying Omar's gonna whoop your asses in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That was a good spot for Omos. Even though I think he is not the greatest big man, he has potential to be a good big man. With MVP on his side, managing him, he may make it. He may, maybe. I mean, he doesn't have the in-ring skills as Bobby Lashley does, but he's still green, so we'll see. Match 3. 6-woman elimination for the Money in the Bank. It was a very good. It was a good match. Good match. Okay, so apparently I forgot to wrote down who won, but you guys probably already know who won by this time, anyways. But you know, WWE still don't know what to do with Xia Li. They don't. Like, here's a girl, right? Here's a woman that has all the potential in the world to be a big name in WWE. She got the skills. She don't know if she could talk on a mic at all because they really haven't gotten her to talk. Like, she got the in-ring skills, and if she can't talk, then put a manager with her. That's all you gotta do, WWE. Let me know what you guys think about Xia Li in the comments down below. Becky Lynch going to Money in the Bank. That's who won that. Yep. Becky. I don't know what they're doing with Becky, guys. I really don't. Like, I get it. She's trying to evolve her character and change it up a little bit because she's been the man for so long. But I feel like her character is a knockoff to Seth Rollins' character. He started dressing up goofy, then she starts dressing up goofy. He's acting the way he's acting, laughing all the time. She's doing the same thing as Seth. But I think Seth is much better with that character than what Becky is. So, I think instead of copying her husband, Becky needs to think of a character for herself. Let me know what you guys think about that too. Only three matches in a 2-hour show. Or hour and a half show, or hour 45-minute show, whatever. Only 3 matches. The rest talking. What is this? Soap opera? Like, come on, man. This is wrestling. We want wrestling, WWE. We don't want to listen to all this talking. Put that damn wrestling matches on, bro. Rating, I give it a 6 out of 10. I was going to give it a 3 out of 10. But, no, I was going to give it a 4 out of 10. But since it was Cena's night, and there was some good segments. I give it a 6 out of 10. So 6 out of 10 for Raw. Tuesday night, NXT. Alright, here we go. Match 1. Chance and Carlo versus Parza and Perez and Jade. Awesome match, bros. Like, from beginning to end, it was non-stop action. It was really good. Really good. Strong opening again. Again. WWE, that's twice in a row this week. WWE opening strong. It was a really good segment with Diamond Mine and Gacy. Could there be more to what Roderick Strong said? We'll have to see. We have to see to the end of this show. Well, not my show, but NXT show. Suspicious fist bump between Strong and I can't remember his name. Anyways, I say it. I got it written down somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. Damon. Strong and suspicious fist bump between Strong and Damon. Match 2. Vinci versus Giro. Good match. Good match. Or was it Giro? I don't know. I forget. Is it Giro or Giro? No, I think it was Giro. Hopefully we get to see them use Giro right, though. Because... I mean, guys, I'll be honest, like... I felt like they held him down in that match. I felt like they needed Vinci, they needed him to move up. You know, they needed to put him over. Whatever. I think they pushing him to be another main star, but I don't see it. Don't see it. I see him as a mid-card, but I don't see him as a main eventer. Alright. Lions is back and gunning for Mandy Rose. That match comes in later. Carmelo propels perhaps one of the best mic workers. I agree with that. Like, very heartfelt agree with, like, his mic skills and in-ring skills, amazing, bros. Amazing. Hold on, guys. Alright. Amazing. Mic and in-ring skills, amazing. Let me check the chat real quick. Then I continue on. Let's see. I wish I have had an extra. I wish I had another monitor. Okay. Now, let's see here. Tony throws the phone into the river. It was a good segment. I mean, he's doing his part. He's doing his character right with the Italian character and all that. I mean, Godfather feel, good shit. One segment with Mello and Wallow. Yeah, I got mixed emotions about Wesley. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm used to see him in a tag team match or in a tag team, but his singles, I'm not feeling his singles, guys. I really don't. I don't think he's gonna make it as a singles guy. I don't think he's gonna make it as a mid-card guy. Is what I'm saying. I think he might be a jobber soon. Let's see here. Diamond Mine falling apart. Perhaps. We'll have to see. Awesome match between Diamond Mine and Casey family. Could we see another family versus family? Huh? I hope not, because they already got a family versus family feud going on in NXT. We don't need another family versus family feud. Now, faction versus faction, yeah, that'd be cool, but not a. Don't tag it as a family versus family. Don't do that, because we already got a family versus family feud, and they're not even family, so I don't know. Wallow tricks Mello into a North American title shot by having him sign in photos, which he thought was photos. Yeah, it was very good. It was weird. It was weird. Strong and Damon versus Creed Brothers for the titles at Great America Bash. I can't wait for that match. That's going to be a very good tag team match. Yeah. As for Strong, I can see Strong in the tag team. Because I don't see WWE pushing Strong. I don't see it. Don't see it. And his mic skills ain't really that good. So, match 4. Oh no, match 5. Lions versus Mandy Rose, which was the main event. It wasn't good. It was not good. Not good at all. First of all, they was so. And I don't know. Maybe because of Lions being out so like a few weeks or whatever. But man, there was no chemistry at all in that match, guys. None whatsoever. And it was a stinker of a match. Like, they stunk that place up. Cameron puts Braun through a turnbuckle? What? I never heard that before. How can you put somebody through a turnbuckle? Let alone a top turnbuckle? Like, what? I don't know. They need. They need. I don't know. They need to figure something else out about that. But all in all, I thought the show was pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. Alright, guys. Give me a few more minutes. A few seconds here. I'll check the chat again. Alright. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the two shows in the comments. If you guys liked them, didn't like them, or what have you. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about WWE not using Xia Li right, or if you think they're using her right. Yeah. Let's see. Almost done, guys. Just sharing this. Just giving the quick share. I know I should have done this sooner, but it's okay. Okay. About done. Alright. So, on to the next. Still Tuesday night. NWA Power. NWA Power. Matt Kanellis. I think is his name. No. Zack Ryder. We're going to call him Zack Ryder. But his name is Matt. His real name is Matt something. I can't remember his last name. Champ No More in one hell of a promo. That guy, guys, ever since he left WWE and went to Indies in NWA, that guy is phenomenal. He stepped his game up from heel to heel. And his mic skills is awesome. And his in-ring skills, whew, man, it just got better. Kate and Genocide versus Max the Impaler and Chelsea Green. It was decent. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it was alright. Sal DePau versus Gallo versus Hawks. It was a solid match. It was a solid match. I think I don't see the other two getting as big as, you know, all now. But Hawks, I can see Hawks going places. He was really good in that match, and I think he made that match. Aaron Stevens is a manager now, so he wasn't retiring. He was retiring from wrestler to be a manager. But is he really? Is he a manager, or is he still an active wrestler acting like a manager? Who knows? Who knows what Steve-O is thinking? Adorable versus Rodney Max. Decent. It was a decent match. It was alright. La Rebellion versus Commonwealth Connection for the NWA Tag Team Championship. Solid. I mean, they defended the belt and they kept the belt. So, it was a good match. Pure wrestling. And when I say pure wrestling, I mean less talking, less segments, a lot more wrestling. Like, there was, let's see, let me count here because I didn't count the matches on here. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 matches. 4 matches on like a 45-minute show. And these matches lasted to where you can enjoy and see if these matches gonna be good. Like WWE, Raw only had 3 matches in like a 2-hour show, or an hour 45-minute show if you don't count the commercials. That's what wrestling should be. Less segments. Yes, you can build up to the matches. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do a segment, you can do interviews and do all that. But we need more wrestling. Rating 6 out of 10. So far, Raw and the NWA Power is tied for last place, while NXT is in first place. Wednesday night, guys, AEW Dynamite. Man, this was one hell of a show. I tell you that right now. Orange Cassidy versus Ethan Page. Very good match. Very good match. Orange Cassidy. I always liked Orange Cassidy. I always thought when he wanted to, he could be a very good wrestler. Because he has that in-ring skills. Mike, I don't know. He never talks on the mic. But in-ring skills, man, phenomenal. Especially Ethan Page. Ethan Page is a whole total package right here. He got the mic skills. He got the in-ring skills. Phenomenal. Strong opening again. Yeah, for AEW Dynamite. I mean that they opened up with that match, guys. No talking. Just, you know what, let's open up with a banger of a match. And they did. Christian Cage gets mega heat. People hates his guts right now, guys. Like, and I don't blame him. After he says shit about Jungle Boy's father and his family, was saying he wish his family would have died, so he didn't have to see him beating the hell out of him. You know, it was, you know, don't get me wrong, it was good. But there comes to a time where you gotta draw the line, man. Like, you talking about a guy that just lost his dad. And did you talk about the guy's dad? And then say shit about his dad? Like, and I don't know, man. It's a little much, I think, but it was good. Luchasaurus is now with Christian Cage? What? That don't make no sense. Like, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus goes way back. So, I don't get it. Like, I'm not understanding how Luchasaurus just, oh well, you talking shit about my best friend and his family, so I'm gonna turn on you and be with Christian Cage. I don't know, unless Christian Cage did something like offer him more money or whatever, or side money. I could see that, but Luchasaurus versus Serpentico. It was a squash match, guys. When I saw him in the ring, and I'm like, yeah, that's a jobber. It's a squash. Warlord versus Scorpio Sky next week for the TV title in a street fight match. Ooh, actually, that's today. Yes, that's today. That's on today. Ooh, I can't wait to watch that shit. Are you guys excited about that match? Let me know in the comments below. Gun Club versus Howson and for the win. Fantastic match. All the way through. Fast, impact, non-stop. But technical, you name it. It was a really good match. Billy Gunn turns on his sons. Fallout, perhaps? I'm going to have to say yes. I'm going to say yes. And I will tell you why. I think that Billy Gunn's sons is too good of a wrestlers and on the mic to have a manager. Well, the other guy, I never heard him talk before. And his ring skills, yeah, he's decent. I say he's decent, but he's no Billy Gunn's sons. Jay Lethal challenges Samoa Joe at Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, for the bout. Is Joe gonna accept? We shall see. Jade versus Gray. Squash match again. Jade moves to 34-0, which is, if I remember correct, my memory serves me right, I think she's the first woman to go undefeated in wrestling, to my knowledge. So she's making history. Jade calls out Statlander and Athena. They both come down and all that. And then Gray turns heel. Yeah. Gray decides to help Jade and beat up Statlander and Athena. And then Jade pushes Gray away, like smacks her hand down, like, you ain't shaking my manager's hand. So I don't know what's going on with that. Young Bucks calls out Hiroshi and Goto. Very good match, by the way. If anybody watched AEW, what was the show? AEW Rampage. Very good match. All right, back to where we was. JAS versus Blackpool Combat Club in a blood and guts match. Brutal. Good lord. The shit that these wrestlers put their bodies through in that match, nobody should go through that. In anything. I don't care what it is. And then Moxley power drives what's his name? Oh shit, I don't remember his name. But he power drives him on the glass. Oh man, and then he picks up the glass and starts carving his forehead. Oh, that shit was brutal. Oh man. It was very good though. Did you guys see Sammy Guevara's back after that fall? Man, he had a cut. Whew. Bruised. A very brutal match. Good opening and ending. All wrestling should have a good opening ending. This was a strong show. And when I say a strong show, I mean a strong show. I did not think that after watching this show, guys, I did not think that any other show this week was going to beat this show. I give this show a 9 out of 10. It was that good. It was that good. We shall see. We got a few more shows left, so we shall see if any show can beat that show. That comes in first place. It took over NXT spot. Alright, let me see. Let me go back here and check the chat again. I really need to get a second monitor, guys. It'd be so much easier. Thursday Night Impact. My show. Impact guy. James Storm tries to recruit PCO. That was funny as hell. PCO just, you know, that Frankenstein look. Chris versus Troy versus Mac versus Laredo. High flying at its best. Man. I tell you, if you put, let me give you an example of how good of a match this was. If you put Rey Mysterio, you put Hoovy, you put Eddie, and you put Psychosis in a fatal 4-way match. That's how good this match was. So good. Real Raven segment, but did what it needed to do to build up hype for the Funhouse match. Like, all Raven really did was laugh. He talked a little, but he just laughed. Like, I don't know. That was weird. I never seen, like, I'm used to Raven being a dark character, not a clown character. You know what I mean? stacked show, which I thought it was going to be a stacked show. Like, the matches on there looked great. The matches they showed looked amazing. Some of them wasn't so amazing. Shaw versus Rosemary, decent. I mean, Shaw is green, like very green. Rosemary tried her best with her, but I think if it was anybody else in that match with Shaw, I think that match would have been garbage. But Rosemary, she made up for it. She helped Shaw a lot in that match. Shaw joins the Influentials. Yep. Match 1. Actually, that's match 2. Mickie James and Chelsea Green in Deanna segment. That's not a match, that's a segment. But that wasn't good. I mean, the best thing that happened was Mia Yim comes down and, saves the day. Actually, that was... What's that? No. No, I'm confused now. I don't think that was a match. I think that was a segment, maybe. I don't know. But either way, I remember what happened. It wasn't really that good. Mia Yim was like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And Mickey was like, yeah. Yeah. It was, I don't know. Here's where it gets weird. And I thought Impact was done with this weird shit. Rosemary summons James. And she asked James. Well, James comes in with a big ball of smoke, like a puff of smoke just coming up. And the sound effects were so fucking... It was not good. Let's just say it was not good. And so, Rosemary asks, well, Havoc is. And James was like, oh, she's doing something very important. And Rosemary was like, don't give me that shit. Where's Havoc? And he was like, well, but then she was like, well, if you see Havoc, tell her all hands on deck. I'm sorry, but wasn't Havoc and Rosemary not liking each other? I mean, they probably like each other in real life, but come on, guys, like, the shit that it's just old, man. Like, I get that every wrestling show does some supernatural stuff, but summoning, I don't know. It was just crazy for me. It was just crazy. It was crazy. Crazy. Didn't like it. Did not like it. It stunk up the show. Evans versus Grace. Wasn't good. Josh Alexander promo. Depressing as hell. I don't know if he was trying to be serious or what, but man, his promo was depressing. During maybe the next champion, I could see that happening. Impact's pushing him way too hard. I think he's going to be the next champion. PCO and Vincent versus Good Brothers. Good match. Very good match. Good match. Although PCO is getting very old. I think he needs to retire. Younger days, he was really good in his younger days. Nowadays, when he's too slow, man. Too slow. Chris Harris finally got in the mix. Heath is back. And smacking people with pipes. Yep. So, Chris Harris and Heath Slater is going to make up for Briscoe's not being in the match. So, that's the replacement. I'm hoping there's a good match. I got mixed feelings about Heath Slater. But we'll see. Haven't seen Chris Harris wrestle since he retired. So, we'll see. Ace Austin versus Alex Zane. Awesome match. Frank versus Chris. Another awesome match. Great main event. Good beginning and ending. I give the show a 5 out of 10. Only because they still doing stupid shit. Like they doing stuff what Undertaker used to do when he was Darkness of Ministry. Or Ministry of Darkness. That shit is so old now. Like, come on, guys. Like, alright. So this is in the last place. Impact took last place. Alright. Give me a second. Okay. Friday Night SmackDown. Alright. Hype build up for the men's Money in the Bank. You know, I think the reason why WWE is doing all this hype for pay-per-views is because the Money in the Bank in SummerSlam, then they didn't, like, Money in the Bank didn't really do too good on tickets. They had to move the Money in the Bank to a different arena. Now SummerSlam is the same way. They won a SummerSlam in a stadium, but SummerSlam wasn't selling the tickets like they wanted to. So they moved SummerSlam to arena. And they're still not selling good tickets. So, not good. We'll see. Good old-fashioned Battle Royal. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's about time we see a good old-fashioned Battle Royal. Baron ducking McAfee. So, you got a commentator guy challenging a badass guy. A guy that could kick anybody's ass on a roster. Probably except for Brock Lesnar. And that badass guy is ducking the commentary guy. Challenge. How does that make sense? Wouldn't that be the other way around? Wouldn't it be the commentator guy ducking the badass guy challenge? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And let me know what you guys think about the shows we've been through so far. Yeah. Natty cuts a good promo, and that's surprising for Natty. That shit was good. I don't care. That shit was good. I don't care what anybody says. She like, you can talk about my rack all you want. That shit was good. New Day versus Viking Raiders. No match. New Day beat down again. Like, although, I do like the new Viking Raiders. I think that's very good for their tag team career. I think they're going to bring new heights. I hope so. At least I hope so. I see WWE is using them right, finally. Now let them fucking wrestle. Instead of going down beating people up. Have them wrestle. Have them have a wrestling match. Liv and Bliss and Asuka versus Raquel, Lacey, and Shotzi. It was too short to enjoy. And what I mean about that is the match is so short that you can't even get your opinion on that match. You can't even enjoy that match to see if it's going to be a good match or a bad match. It's just over in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Ask them again. Ask them anything, Street Profits and Uso. I thought this was gonna be a stinker, but no. I thought this was gonna stunk up this whole show, but no, it was entertaining. Entertaining, but the way it was misleading too, because at the beginning of it, the interviewer girl, the woman that does the interview, I can't remember her name. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna ask this team some questions. There's gonna be questions from from WWE Universe, and then there's gonna be questions about coming from me." It was nothing like that. Unless she put bunched all these questions together. But my eyes, she only asked one question. Like, what? Maximum Male Models. God. What the hell are they thinking? This is wrestling. This ain't no fucking model show. Coming down the ramp. Strutting their shit. This ain't no fashion show. This is wrestling. If you want to be a fashion show, Vince, then you're in the wrong fucking business. Give people what they want. Give them wrestling. Instead of all these dumb ass segments. They don't know what to do with Eli Drake either. Like, they got this guy. Where he is very good on the mic. Very good in the ring. And yet they put him as a manager? Why? Why are you putting the guy that has all this potential to be a main eventer, to be your next megastar, as a manager? I'm not kidding you guys. Eli Drake is so damn good that he can be the next Stone Cold. He can be the next Rock. He can be the next John Cena. He can be the next Triple H. And I can go on. But yet, he's a manager? Come on. Come on, WWE. Come on, Vince. Or whoever's running this show anymore. Stephanie. Miz versus Madcap versus Corbin versus Ezekiel. Madcap's going to Money in the Bank, which we already know this. Good show. Oh, good match, I mean. Good match. I give this show a rating 4 out of 10. Because it wasn't a solid show. And there was only 1, 2, 3 matches again. There was only 3 matches again. I don't know what to say about WWE. I used to be a WWE guy. Shit. All it is a damn talk show anymore. Okay. Still Friday night. AEW Rampage. Also, that gives SmackDown in last place. AEW Rampage. Royal Rampage was awesome. 2-ring Royal Rumble. It was ring A, well, ring blue and ring red. And then they separated the wrestlers where they go ring red and some will go ring blue. It was awesome. It was awesome. And the last 2 that were standing will battle it out. And, yeah, it was awesome. It was, man, so good. So good. Brody King, which is the one who won the Royal Rampage, is going to face Moxley on Dynamite for the title, which is today. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. I'm excited about that. Hook. I'm not sure about Hook. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I had to see more about Hook. I need to see more of Hook to actually give you guys an opinion on him. Goto and Hashi versus Young Bucks, and it was awesome. This is what a tag team match should be like. It was so damn good. This is tag team match at its best. Nyla versus Tony. It was good. I always liked Nyla. And I always liked Toni Storm. I just think that Tony was held back in that match. I think Nyla I think they wanted Nyla to shine more than Toni Storm. But Tony did win that match, I do believe. Thunder Rosa comes to Tony rescue. Could there be a thunderstorm? Huh? Huh? I don't know. Maybe. That'd be awesome if them two team up. I always liked Thunder Rosa too. I'm so happy for Rosa. I'm so happy for Thunder Rosa. As finally she gets the recognition she needs. She deserves. But I feel like she needs to grow a little bit more. Yes, she may be a good champion now, but she can be amazing champion later. I give the show a 9 out of 10. Let me check. Let me check the chat again, guys. Saturday night, NJPW, strong. This was one hell of a show. This show was just awesome. Jonah and Bad Dude and Haste and Nichols versus Davis, Fletcher, Henao, and Great O'Khan. Awesome match. Like, this match reminded me, other than, you know, the elimination style match in Survivor Series, but this match reminded me how Survivor Series used to be. How Survivor Series used to have those awesome matches. It's, man, 8-man tag team match should always be like this. TMDK, wasn't sure what they was talking about. I mean, it just sounded like they was rambling to me, but if anybody knew what they was talking about this week on NJPW Strong, please leave it down in the comments so I can know too. Let's see. Willie Mack versus Jeff Cobb. Fantastic. It's been so long since I saw Willie Mack in the match. Been a couple years. I've been off this show for a couple years. I admit that. I forgot how good Willie Mack was. Man, it was so good. Fantastic match. Let me know what you guys, if you guys watched that match, if you guys watched this show, let me know in the chat what you guys thought about it. Tournament next week for the NJPW Tag Team Bouts. I'm excited about that. Homicide versus Will Ospreay. Classic. Hands down classic. Like, you could not ask for any better main event than this. It was a hands down classic. And I know Homicide likes to go hardcore style, but you know, he wanted to, but he kept it wrestling. And this was a classic match. They had a brawl, they had wrestling, they had high flying, they had everything. Ospreay shows signs of respect to Homicide, and I think that Ospreay's gonna be wrestling Eddie Kingston next. Rating 10 out of 10. This takes the first place. NWA USA. Weird opening. It was so weird. I remember now. It was, what's his name? Gags the Gimp or something like that. You know, an interviewer was trying to interview Gags the Gimp, and he was just, you know, he got the zipper on his mouth and mask on his face, and you know, she asked him questions, and he just looking at her, and then he unzips his zipper from the mouth and gives her a tongue. Yeah, I don't know. Another awful Bill Geese and Austin Idol promo. Now, there comes a time when you so fall out of it. You so fall washed up that you need to step away. And I think that's what Austin Idol is. I loved Austin Idol when he was younger. But now, that guy stinks on a mic. He used to cut amazing promos. But I don't know. I think he just getting old and he's not good and his promo stinks. And having a new guy, Bill G's, teaming up with him and having Austin Idol as his manager, not good. Not good. Not good for that guy. Gags versus Black, weird but decent. Weird but decent. AJ Kazana versus Magic Jake Domas. Another weird but decent match. Like, this whole show was fucking weird. Alright, for the main event, NWA Women World Tag Team Championship, Pretty Empowered versus the Hex. Good match. Pretty Empowered cheated again. You know, like usual. But, whole tag team partner didn't like it, so I give the rating a 3 out of 10. Like, this show wasn't good at all. At all. But if you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the chat. And in the comments when I go off. I'm going to do more of this. Every week, I'm going to do the weekly shows. And I'm going to be adding to the show so I can have more time live. I'm reaching at least 3-hour live shows for weekly. These might be on Wednesdays. I'm gonna try for Wednesdays. That way I have more time to do it, because the wife's at work. Let's see. Like I said at the beginning of the live show, I am revamping the show. I'm trying to get better content for you guys. That way you guys can enjoy the show instead of me just doing what everybody else is doing. I'm doing my own thing and you guys can enjoy it. I'm trying to give you guys what you guys want to see. And you guys can be happy. So, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to have Smitty on the talk show. And then Friday night, I'm going to have my cousin Joey on the talk show. There's a couple other people that I'm waiting to hear back from, see if they want to do the show or not. If they do, it'll probably be over the weekend or one of the weekdays. But that's gonna be like almost an every other day thing, or hopefully every day thing, a talk show. Because I think that was really good when me and Chris and yesterday me and Jesse did it. But back to this. So NJPW Strong took the #1 spot and the show that didn't put out so good was NWA USA. Like I said, I'm gonna add more shows to the weekly, and then every month I'm gonna do a monthly show. I'm gonna do a monthly show too, so for special events like the pay-per-views or indie special events and all that. So stay tuned. I got some good stuff coming out. I'm still gonna do the news. Well, my opinion of the news. I'm not really gonna do the news. I'm just gonna talk about the news, if that makes sense. That's gonna be videos though. The live stream I'm gonna keep with the weekly shows, the wrestling talk, and the monthly shows. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. But before I go, what was your guys? If you guys watched these shows, any of these shows I listed and talked about. What was you guys' favorite show and least favorite show? Let me know in the chat. I give you guys a few more minutes to respond in the chat. And then for the people that are not watching, leave a comment down and let me know down in the comments. And I'm thinking of more ideas I can do with this show. Like I said, I want to be original. I don't want to be doing what everybody else is doing. Even though it's working for them, I need to find something that works for this show. And I'm very excited. Very excited to see where this show is going to go in the next month or two. Let me check the chat. Let's see. Thank you so much for subscribing. Alright guys, that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Live stream.